Hi!
Hi.
How y'all doing? My name's Greg Alba.
And I'm John.
We're gonna watch the trailer today for a movie called Brimstone.
It's called Brimstone.
This movie
Trailer number 1.
stars Kit Harington from Game of Thrones.
Indubitably.
And I think it stars a guy named Guy Pearce.
Oh, Guy Pearce.
Guy
I know
Pearce.
that old Guy Pearce from fucking Lockout.
Radar for brutal,
Best
bloody
movie.
violence, strong sexual content. Wow, this is a lot of ours.
Graphic nudity.
Oh, there's a trailer. There's music.
Embankment.
And 279.
Beware of false prophets who
Really?
come to you in sheep's clothing.
I love
For
Westworld.
inwardly, they are ravening wolves. Jesus is the shepherd who protects you from those wolves. And I am his dog, the sheepdog that get the lambs back on track when they stray off the path. And some of you have strayed, haven't you?
Mama, are you evil? Reverend says he's here to take you back where he came from.
I know you're there, and I know you can hear me. You may have no tongue, but there is nothing wrong with your ears. Do you know why I'm here? I'm here to punish you.
Why do you let him do this?
Whoa.
It's a sin.
Whoa.
I love him!
There he is.
You do not. It is lust.
He ain't never gonna stop, is he?
I've seen your mother. She's the kind of person that turns the other cheek. Are you like her?
Never leave your loved ones alone. You should know that by now.
Cool.
Martin Cooloven.
Dude, that movie looks awesome.
Looks pretty intense, man.
Okay, yeah, it's like The Witch meets. Don't say anything, John. I know this. The Witch meets. The first half of the trailer reminding me of Black Snake Moan. The Witch meets Black Snake Moan. Right?
I get where you're coming from.
Kind of like
Yeah.
some of them. It looks like he's straight up like has them in chains and shit.
Yeah.
But the punishment and stuff, because
For a hot second, I thought it was going to become 50 Shades of Grey in the Old West.
it kind of has like what?
For just a moment when she had that like lace blindfold on, and he was like coming up to her with like a crop or something.
You pervert! Of course your mind
Yeah,
would go there.
I love those movies.
Of course your mind would go
50
there.
Shades
you
Darker.
Disgusting pervert.
Valentine's Day,
That's why I love you. That's
2018.
how perverted you are.
Yeah, spank you.
What I like about it, because it still looks and semi feels like a Western film, like a slow moving Western, but it kind of has that haunting religious Christian element. Of something out of like the Witch time period, which and like when you look at like the Witch, you know, you can see like another side where the West they have Western shit going on, you know. So having that specific kind of time period, so it's like a Western taking Christianity to that, you know, kind of darker extreme.
Yeah. What if you got a
Implementing
real dark
it into
preacher?
a Western, you know, like a super dark preacher. I think it looks cool. I think it looks really neat. And Guy Pearce looks like he's gonna give a memorable villainous role. That's for sure.
Guy Pearce looks awesome. The thing I'm concerned about with this is where's Kit Harington?
He's gonna die early. That's why it says "and Kit Harington." He's gonna die early.
Okay. Or not be in it very much. Or
Too
something.
busy filming Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he's barely in this trailer, and when he is, like they quickly cut away from him. So
Well, yeah,
like,
he's barely in it. They're using him for marketing. It says "and Kit Harington." He's gonna die early.
all right, fair
Probably
enough.
be some motivation for like Dakota Fanning or some shit.
Oh yeah, Dakota Fanning.
Playing
Yeah.
a prostitute.
Oh
Good for her.
yeah.
Good for her. I'm
Totally.
not gonna say
She
if
played
I would
prostitute.
buy her or not. If she was a real prostitute, that is wrong. But when the camera's not rolling, maybe I'll answer the question for John.
Okay, yeah, because I want to know for my own personal benefit.
Then you get tweeted out. The cinematography looks excellent. Isn't this guy that they show? What's the main girl's name in Westworld? The actress.
Evan Rachel Wood?
Is that Evan Rachel Wood's dad?
I was thinking that. I can't tell quite, but it looks
At
like
107? It looks like the guy played Evan Rachel Wood's father.
Oh, man.
And was the Red Queen the other actress in here? That girl.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Melisandre.
Look, John, that's what I call a good eye.
That's what you call.
That's what I call a good eye.
Yeah, because for a second I thought it was Jennifer Connelly.
John, please, you gotta start paying attention.
She's in Repo Men, too.
We're going on the Schmodown again, man.
No.
If you're gonna...
Carice
you
Van
gotta
Houten.
be able to know a fucking visual aid. Jeez.
Shout out to Jennifer Connelly anyway.
Dakota Fanning looks like she's probably gonna kill Guy Pearce by the end of this movie.
This looks pretty heavy, man. This looks pretty intense.
I imagine Kit Harington's probably gonna play like a temporary potential hero.
Yeah.
Who will probably die.
He will perish.
And then...
leaving only Dakota Fanning to fend for herself.
And Dakota Fanning's kind of this weaker, sort of vulnerable character who eventually turns into fucking Ripley and kills Guy Pearce, you know?
Ripley Thomason.
I could see it going down that way, but this looks like a haunting kind of religious Western.
Yeah.
And I think that's a cool fucking blend.
Well, that's a prominent part of, an old Western society is like, the preacher, like, a new preacher role.
It's usually a character or something, but not where it's like he's punishing the people that live in this town, because a lot of these people are dedicated Christians.
Yeah, dark religious Western is a cool way to go. I think it's about time.
It's about time. I think in this day and age, with a show starring Jude Law as a corrupt pope, we can get away with this.
Oh, I mean,
and the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, well,
Christianity's being questioned all around. Spotlight.
This is all a big setup because Guy Pearce's character is actually, like 300 years old at this time, and he's going to be the villain in the next Da Vinci Code. So this is just an origin story for his tale.
Not every movie needs to connect, John.
I know. Guy Pearce, though, I'm happy that he's getting a role that's not like 1,000,000 years old age makeup in Prometheus.
Good reference.
That's the last time I really remember seeing him.
No, dude. He was in L.A. Confidential.
Oh, that's right. Edmund Exley.
That came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2014.
I mean, I gotta admit, the makeup on him looks great because he looked like really like more his natural young self in L.A. Confidential. It's only been 2 years and he looks a lot older.
Hey, it was amazing what a haircut and some glasses will do for you.
Clark Wayne. All right, guys. What do you think of the Brimstone trailer?
It's a good title.
Are you excited? Do you believe in religion? Put all your religious comments down below. I noticed they make for only positive commentary on YouTube. Subscribe to The Real Rejects.
Our Lord and Savior.
John has a lot of social media stuff that you can just go to the description box and choose whichever one you want to click on. I want to give a shout out to a Hot Topic.
Oh, yeah.
You guys used to be way cooler. What happened to your store? You look like a place designed for like 13-year-old normal girls. Like kids, I don't want my kids hanging around. Should we go to that store?
Yeah.